Doctor, why are my legs still trembling every time I climb the stairs, even though I do squats every single day? That was the heartfelt question from an 87-year-old patient who recently came to see me. He had been diligently doing squats because he believed they were the gold standard for leg strength. But the reality was disappointing. Every time he faced a flight of stairs, he still had to grip the handrail tightly because his legs simply did not feel strong or steady enough. The truth is, squats are great, but they are not the whole story. If you are over 60 and find that getting out of a chair is still a struggle, or if your legs feel shaky despite your efforts, you might be missing 3 core movements that squats completely overlook. In today's video, I am going to share 3 simple exercises to fill those gaps. They only take a few minutes a day, but they will help you walk with confidence, climb stairs with ease, and regain your balance. Stick around for the third exercise. It is my top recommendation because it targets a forgotten muscle group that is the absolute key to preventing trips and falls as you get older. Before we dive in, let me know your age and where you are watching from in the comments below. I always love seeing our community from across the United States and around the world. And one more thing, do you still do squats every week? Just type yes or no in the comments. The first exercise is called toe raise hold. Stand behind a sturdy chair or kitchen counter with your feet about hip width apart. Point both feet straight ahead and keep your heels flat on the floor. Rest your fingertips lightly on the chair for balance if needed. Stand tall, relax your shoulders, keep your chest lifted, and look straight ahead throughout the exercise. Slowly lift your toes in the front of both feet as high as you comfortably can, while keeping your heels firmly planted on the floor. Move only through your ankles. Do not bend your knees or lean your body backward to raise your feet higher. Hold the top position for about 3 to 5 seconds. You should feel the muscles along the front of your lower legs working. Keep your body still and avoid shifting your weight from side to side. Lower your toes back to the floor slowly over about 2 to 3 seconds. Do not let your feet drop. Stay in control until your toes gently touch the floor. Then begin the next repetition. Breathe out slowly as you lift your toes. Breathe in as you lower them back to the floor. Keep your breathing smooth and natural throughout the exercise. Never hold your breath. Avoid rocking backward or bending your knees to lift your toes. Do not grip the chair too tightly or let your toes drop quickly. Keep your eyes forward and lower your feet with slow, controlled movement. If you have ankle stiffness, foot discomfort, or limited mobility, simply lift your toes as high as you comfortably can without forcing the movement. A smaller range of motion with good control is much more effective than trying to lift too high with poor form. Perform 10 to 15 repetitions, rest for about 30 seconds, then complete a second set if you feel comfortable. Focus on slow, controlled movement every time instead of rushing through the exercise. The second exercise is called lateral step out. Stand behind a sturdy chair with your feet about hip width apart. Place your fingertips lightly on the back of the chair for balance if needed. Stand tall with your shoulders relaxed, your chest lifted, and your eyes looking straight ahead. Slowly step one foot out to the side about 8 to 12 inches. Keep your toes pointing forward and place your foot down gently. Your supporting leg should stay slightly bent while most of your body weight remains over that standing leg. Keep your hips level and avoid leaning your body toward the stepping foot. Pause for about 1 second after your foot touches the floor. Then slowly push through the standing leg to bring your foot back to the starting position. Return with control and place both feet back hip width apart before beginning the next repetition. Breathe in as you step to the side. Breathe out as you return to the starting position. Keep your breathing steady and never hold your breath. Avoid taking steps that are too wide, leaning your upper body from side to side, turning your toes outward, or dragging your foot across the floor. Move slowly and smoothly instead of rushing through the exercise. Every repetition should be controlled from start to finish. If your balance feels limited, begin with a smaller step and gradually increase the distance as you become more comfortable. Perform 10 to 12 repetitions on one side, then repeat on the other side. Rest for about 30 seconds before completing a second set if you feel comfortable. The third exercise is called split sit to stand. Sit near the front half of a sturdy chair with your back straight and both feet flat on the floor. Place one foot slightly behind the other by about 6 to 8 inches, while keeping both feet pointing forward. Most of your weight should stay over the front foot because that leg will do most of the work. Rest your hands lightly on your thighs or keep them ready beside the chair if you need extra support. Lean your upper body forward about 15 to 20 degrees from your hips while keeping your back straight and your chest lifted. Push firmly through the heel of your front foot and slowly stand up. Let the back leg assist only as much as needed. Once you are standing, pause for about 1 second. Slowly bend your hips and knees to lower yourself back toward the chair. Keep your weight over the front leg as much as possible and sit down with control. Do not drop into the chair. Lightly touch the seat, then begin the next repetition. Breathe out as you stand up. Breathe in as you slowly sit back down. Keep your breathing steady throughout the exercise. If you cannot stand without using your hands, lightly press on the chair or the armrest for assistance. As your legs become stronger, gradually use less support until your legs are doing most of the work. Avoid pushing mostly through the back leg, letting the front knee collapse inward, leaning too far forward, or dropping quickly into the chair. Move slowly and stay in control from start to finish. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions with 1 foot forward, then switch your foot position and repeat on the other side. Rest for about 30 seconds before completing a second set if you feel comfortable. Focus on smooth, controlled movement rather than speed. This is your 14-day Stronger Legs Challenge. For the next 14 days, set aside just a few minutes each day to complete these 3 exercises. There is no need to rush, and there is no need to do more repetitions than recommended. Your goal is to move with control, use good technique, and stay consistent from the first day to the last. Begin with toe raise hold and perform 10 to 15 repetitions. Next, complete lateral step out for 10 to 12 repetitions on each side. Finish with split sit to stand for 8 to 10 repetitions on each side. Once you have completed all 3 exercises, rest for about 30 to 45 seconds, then repeat the entire routine one more time for a total of 2 sets. If any movement feels challenging at first, reduce the range of motion or use a little more support from a chair. As your strength and confidence improve over the next 2 weeks, try to rely less on your hands and let your legs do more of the work. Remember, steady progress is much more important than trying to push too hard on the first few days. Stay with this routine every day for the full 14 days. Even if you only notice small improvements at first, those small changes often add up to better balance, smoother movement, and greater confidence in everyday activities like standing up, walking, and climbing stairs. When you complete the 14-day Stronger Legs Challenge, come back to this video and type Day 14 in the comments. Then tell me your age and where you are watching from. I would love to celebrate your progress with you, and your comment could be the encouragement someone else needs to start their own 14-day journey. As we finish today's video, I want you to remember one simple idea. Stronger legs are not built in a single workout. They are built through small, consistent efforts repeated day after day. Every controlled repetition you complete is an investment in your future mobility, balance, and independence. Do not worry if the exercises feel challenging at first. That is completely normal. Your goal is not to perform every movement perfectly on the first day. Your goal is simply to show up, practice with good technique, and become a little stronger than you were yesterday. Over time, those small improvements can make standing up from a chair feel easier, walking feel more stable, and climbing stairs feel much less intimidating. Remember, moving slowly with proper form will always give you better results than rushing through the exercises. Focus on quality instead of speed. Listen to your body, stay patient, and allow your strength to build gradually. Consistency will always outperform intensity when it comes to maintaining healthy, capable legs after the age of 60. If you complete the 14-day Stronger Legs Challenge, come back to this video and type Day 14 in the comments. I would also love to know your age and the city, state, or country where you are watching from. It is always inspiring to see people from all across America and around the world taking this journey together. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new exercise designed to help adults over 60 stay strong, steady, and independent. Thank you so much for spending these few minutes with me today. Keep moving, keep believing in yourself, and I will see you in the next video.